Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm here in the studio with Felix Schoeller from AAL Shipping, who's just finished his contribution on the rates, congestion, capacity, goes on and on, but all of the issues that are facing the carrier segment right now. So, Felix, how can you sort of summarize the issues for us?
No, I think Steve, our moderator, said it very nicely. If we would have had the same discussion 2 years ago, everyone would have talked about where's the light at the end of the tunnel, and now actually we are as an industry in a very good place. You know, the industry has recovered. We have a lot of demand for the cargoes. Also, the ship owners are in a better place as they were the last 13 years. But this comes with a lot of uncertainty. You know, I mean, we had COVID that really put things upside down, and of course now the geopolitical situation is also quite challenging. So we're at the moment navigating in a world where there's a lot of demand for the cargo that we all work with. There's enough money for ship owners to build new ships, but at the same time this could change very, very quickly. So my takeaway from the panel discussion was really that the industry, if it wants to master the challenges that are ahead, has to work together, and that goes to the entire value chain: shipper, logistics companies, landside logistics operators, maritime operators, and of course regulatory body and the same. So I think it's I come out of this forum or this panel with quite a good feeling that the industry wants to work as partners to overcome the challenges ahead. Yeah.
Absolutely, and you had many of those parties on that panel.
Yes, correct.
So that's a good start to get everyone together on the stage and talk through some of these things. So you talk a lot about uncertainty. What's causing that, and is it rate uncertainty or routing uncertainty? What's the issue there?
I think the main uncertainty at this point, I'd say, is the geopolitical environment. Because we are used to free trade, right? And also the sourcing pattern. That's one thing we talked about. The sourcing patterns for industrial projects, and of course, probably that's something better to talk to about in an EPC. They have been fairly set, right? You could source your renewables, renewable cargoes from Asia, Europe, oil and gas equipment, Southeast Asia, North Asia. But with all these geopolitical changes, and on top of that, tax, on emissions and so on, which is another big topic. Yes. We do not know how the supply chains in the next few years are going to look like. So I think that's an interesting takeaway for me from the panel discussion. Yeah. So,
absolutely. Okay.
Because COVID seems to be over, and I think port congestion and supply chains across the world are getting slowly more back to normal. This crazy disruption that we've seen in 2020 and 2021, and also parts of 2022, seems to be mellowing down. Yeah.
Right. So now it's the geopolitical. Well, I understand that, and so that's something that we'll be watching for. And I want to thank you for your insights. That's great.
Thanks for having me, and again, great to be back in Houston. Yeah, back for Breakbulk. Yeah, thank you.